Hey everyone, it's Jack here from My Collect Apple, and yes, I'm back. I haven't done a video in almost 2 years, but with the release of Apple's first new product since 2010's iPad, I think it's pretty appropriate to do an unboxing of this. Of course, it is the brand new Apple Watch. Today is Sunday, the 26th of April 2015. This came out on Friday. I got up on April 10th at 8 o'clock to pre-order it, UK time, and it arrived on launch day for me. I opened it when I got home yesterday and now set it up, played with it, amazing device, put it all back in the box and gonna open it up for your viewing pleasure. So, here it is, the Apple Watch. This is the stainless steel model with black sport band, 42mm. So this is the mid-range model. The Sport is the cheapest, starting at £299 for the 38mm model, and then $339 for the 42, and then this is the second cheapest stainless steel model, with the cheapest being the 38mm version of this, which starts at around $499, I believe, and this model was $519. And then of course you have the edition models, which are in the tens of thousands of pounds. Alright, so I'm going to open this up. We have a very simple white packaging, similar to that of the iPhone 6 Plus, which is here. Very subtle, very simple, very little graphics going on there. Although we do have an embedded Apple Watch logo, which is sort of a yellowish color compared to the rest of the packaging, so that is clearly visible. And then on the actual side here, we have the specifications of the included watch. So it says we have a 42mm case, 316L stainless steel, a sapphire crystal retina display, ceramic back, and then it has details on the band you have. So I have the black sport band with the 316L stainless steel pin. Then on the back we have our standard Apple info that we've had on all products recently. Here we go. So if we take the lid off, just like a normal Apple product, inside we have another bit of packaging which contains the actual watch. So we shall take that out. And without messing the box up too much, this is a hard plastic packaging. Nothing on the underside, just the Apple logo indented on the front. This is a solid plastic, not cardboard box. So put that down for now. The actual watch is in there. In the bottom here we have our usual documentation. It's a sort of envelope like we've come to know, designed by Apple in California. And obviously inside we've got important things. So before I go into the watch, we'll take a look at them. Slide it out. We have 3 bits of information. Well, 2 and an accessory to be precise. We have our watch instructions. Now, they've obviously dropped these with the iPad and iPhone by now, but this is a new product, so we're going to need instructions, which has a lot about it. And then on the reverse, we have just some quick tips on how to use it. Then we have the boring part. No one ever reads that, which is just safety regulations and legal stuff. And then, which took me by surprise because I totally forgot about it, we have the second part of the sport band. This is the small and medium wristband, which connects to the stainless pin. So this is for smaller wrists. I have been using this wristband. The other one comes attached to the watch, so this is important. Also in the box, of course, we have our charger. Now for the UK, this is a new charger because we've been used to this one for the last few years. This came out alongside the iPhone 3GS in 2009. And obviously other countries such as the US and everywhere has a folding plug, and now we in the UK have finally joined that and we have a folding plug. So we can put this in our bags when we go travelling and we won't stab cans of liquids and have them leak in our bag. So this just folds in and out like so. USB port on the bottom. It's a different shape from the old one, as you can see, but that is the new UK plug, which can be bought for £25. This is now £15. This is £25 and it comes with the Apple Watch, and I'm sure it will come with iPhones and iPads in the future as well. So that is the new UK plug. And of course we have our Apple Watch specific charging cable, which has a USB on one end like other iPhone chargers, but on the other end it's got a new connector which uses the MagSafe technology from the MacBook and inductive charging to connect to the back of the Apple Watch. No exposed ports magnetically. No alignment required. And then obviously this end goes into that charger I just showed you. There's no data transfer, so you're not going to be plugging this in a computer unless you're charging it from your laptop or something, but you're not going to be connecting this to iTunes, for example, because there's nothing to sync to the watch. So here we go. This hard plastic case houses the watch. Very simple to get off. You just lift it up, and there it is. There is the Apple Watch. This thing is shiny as. Inside we have a soft, protective, like smooth lining to the case. On the Edition, this is like a velvety material, but on the stainless steel, it's nothing too special, but it's still nicer than what comes with the Sport. This would also accommodate a charging stand on the Edition. The Sport box is very different. It's sort of long and shoebox shaped, and the watch comes stretched out. So to get this out of here, you literally lift it up and take it out. On the underside, we have a little indent for the watch, and then as you can see, the watch itself is wrapped around this little bit that sort of just slides out. You can put it back down there and keep it away for further use. So here is the Apple Watch, the main attraction. It is absolutely beautiful, this stainless steel model. Picks up fingerprints very easily, but it should be fairly scratch resistant. And obviously we have the black sport band on here, and then we have all our sensors on the composite back, which are to measure your heart rate and etc. And you obviously have your friends, communication button, and your digital crown on the side. Swapping bands is fairly simple, as I'm sure you've seen. You just press the button in the back and slide them out. To start the actual watch up, you hold the communication button till an Apple logo comes on, and then it takes about 70 seconds to start up. So it is pretty slow compared to modern Apple products. And then when you start this up, you go through setup, you enter your language, you sync it with your phone, you pair it with the phone via the Apple Watch app, and you just scan the display. It's seamless, it works instantly, it is an effortless process. Once it's all set up, it syncs over, which takes about 10 minutes. You choose what you sync on the initial sync, you can change this later. But for me, it took about 10 minutes and everything was going. It works seamlessly with the app, and it's a brilliant system. It works perfectly. There you have it. When it starts up, it will ask you for your passcode as a safety precaution, or it will go back to your watch face when you press the crown. As you can see, you've got a little blue padlock going on up here, which is to tell you that the watch is locked. And then if you try and access any of your glances or any information, it will ask you for the passcode again. So this is pretty secure, because until you enter the password, all anyone will see is your watch face, which all it does is display the time. And maybe if you set it up to, it might display what event you've got next, so like a meeting or a lesson. So I don't really see how that can compromise your security, but still it's pretty safe. And once you put this on your wrist, to unlock it, you can either enter the password, or you can simply unlock your iPhone with Touch ID or enter the passcode, and then the watch will automatically unlock, which is a great feature. So now it's got the correct band for my wrist on. To wake the watch, you just raise it up, and as you can see, I have a red dot above the clock face to say I've got a notification because I've unlocked it now. And then you can just sort of go back to the home screen, swipe around, center an app, and then scroll in to launch it, such as Maps. Or you can go into the clock, and that's alarms, sorry. Go into the clock, and then to customize, you force push it. Then you can go on to whichever face you want, such as the beautiful jellyfish face, I call it, which is the motion face, which you can customize to have different things on it. So for example, you can go into it, you can customize, and you don't have to have the jellyfish, you could have flowers or butterflies. So if we take the butterflies, as you can see here, the butterflies sort of flap as you wake the watch face, which is really quite cool. Some very pretty faces on here. So that is it, guys. That is the Apple Watch. Would I recommend one at this stage? Yes, they're great, but only if you're really into technology. To be honest, at the moment, there's not much going on. I can see them becoming more useful in the future when there are more apps and services available. If you really want one now to have the first gen, or you're just really into that sort of stuff, I would definitely recommend the Sport model. It's the cheapest, you can get some nice options there, it's lighter than this. It's not as durable as this, it has the same screen as the iPhone 6, not the sapphire display, and it's made out of aluminum, not stainless steel. But it's much cheaper, much better value. I only went for this because I'm greedy and I really like the stainless steel. But unless you got like the extra cash to spend, it's really not worth the extra. Just go for the Sport and then maybe get the second gen or the third gen with a nice design that you will keep for a long time. So yes, while this is a great product, and I definitely recommend buying one, unless you're really into it, I would say go for the cheapest option, the Sport, and get it in whatever color you want. So that is it. That is the Apple Watch unboxing. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.